Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Beastgrave.
And we're back once more, and tonight I am bringing the Mantrappers.
I'm going to be Garrek's Reavers.
So I'm bringing the Mantrappers again. Testing the deck for the second time. I have to say, Pete, I don't have to say it, but I'm gonna. You didn't really test the deck last time, so I didn't learn a lot about the deck. I've made a few small changes, which I would have covered in a deck video, hopefully. Yep. But there's only about 4 cards different. I've kept the objectives that I had last time, and I've just found a few cards that perhaps do things slightly better than previously. So other than that, I'm still going to say I still have a few question marks about this deck, and I think the Reavers actually could challenge it.
Might cause you a bit more consternation.
Interesting, because my glory total isn't that high, and I'm wondering whether if you've got cards like, you can't have pure carnage, but you've got the corn equivalents that actually you could end, I could end up.
You could help me.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wipe me out, I'll be like, hey, I scored 3 more.
Yeah, and then you could actually end up scoring more than me.
No, I've scored 4 total. But yes, I think Garrek's boys, I mean, they're fast, they can hit hard. They can threaten a lot of your positions without you even being able to do much about it.
They've got their own trophy belt, Tome of Offerings type
They
card.
do,
As well, haven't
they do. So you could possibly go that way with them. I couldn't say whether I have.
I feel like they ought to be in a better place than they are, but nobody took them to the recent Grand Clash in the UK.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed with that, because if I'd known that, I would have taken them. Then I would have got a trophy for something.
So I feel like maybe they're the unsung heroes of the game at the moment. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of talk about. There's a lot of objective decks out there at the minute, and I think offense is maybe getting a bit.
But they
tricky,
can do a little bit of objectives because they're quick.
Yeah, they're fast. They've got numbers,
and so you can you could possibly score temporary victory.
Yeah, there's that
I
kind
don't know
of
whether it's in your deck or not.
Well,
but you could.
You'll
and
find
swift
out.
capture and stuff like that. You could do it with these guys.
Yeah,
so
they've got the speed.
You could buy into that.
Yeah.
And then you get the glory to power up. You don't really care whether Arnulf and Targor die, and if one of them brings you martyred on the way.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we'll
and if I can charge a 1, I can take out a Git or a Grot or whatever you call it, and then you take out one of my guys. There's only one more guy dead, and then I've got some people super powered. So you never know how that's going to go down. Plus, I've always... Garrek's always been a soft spot for me, so I think I feel more comfortable with him.
3 or 4 squashy bits, haven't you, these days?
Yeah, but I don't like to talk about them.
Yeah.
So I see you.
Gold, Reavers, Worm's Bat. And another one, I've forgotten. Scritch.
Yeah.
Very old school.
Yeah,
very old school.
I do. I wonder why. And then I think maybe it's just because we played them a lot more than we do the bands these days.
Because obviously with more and more bands played, you don't get to play them.
You can't do as many of the matchups.
No.
Once upon a time we thought every time a new warband comes in, we'll play them against all the other warbands.
It'll be a long time.
A
long time, yeah. Anyway, we should probably shut up and get on with the game.
So we'll see you in the Beastgrave.
Hello everyone!
We're here and we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, you haven't seen the amount of length of time it's taken to set up this game.
Oh my god, so long.
I completely fluffed my board choice. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, and it took me forever, so apologies to Pete for that. Eventually I've gone for this setup. I'm not even sure it's that good. I'm not even that happy with it now.
We're not changing it. It's staying like this.
But there we go.
You won the board roll-off and you got me to pick the board first. So I picked this, you've put that one this way round. I've put 3 and 4, and I put 1 over here. Yeah. You've got 5 and 2 over your side over there, and we've got a couple of lethals, 1, 2, 3, and some blocks.
I was tempted to pick the board that has the 3 lethal hexes on it. I can never remember the board's name. This one.
There's something pit, isn't it?
I don't know. It hasn't got a pit in it, but maybe it is. I don't know. I never know the board names. For me, it's just one of those things. Like when my son talks to me about Pokemon, I just don't care what they're called. Yeah, it's a pit actually, isn't it? Kind of like
I think so.
Step down.
I think it is.
So, but you can offset this one and then put the lethal hex there.
Yeah, and you end up with a whole line of lethals.
But I thought if Pete, I don't like to be going for objective style Reavers, but if he's going for temporary victory and such like, then
and I've got the board choice. So I'll have 3 objectives in my half. I could possibly sit back for ages and just say thank you very much.
Yeah,
it's a very nice wall you've built for me.
Exactly. So I haven't done that, and then I've got I know everybody talks about Hrothgorn being like S tier or whatever, but I find them at the beginning. I've defined them discomforting of where to put them.
The D tier, discomforting tier.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well,
but you find that with all of them.
You've got to put Bushwhacker somewhere.
Yeah, true.
You don't want him to die. I do find it with most of them. I just find, I find it. I do. You're right. I'm just useless.
I think you put a lot more thought in than I do, which probably is reflected in our win-loss ratios.
Oh, possibly.
So there we go. You had to get rid of some cards as well, didn't you?
I did because one of those things. There's not very many cards here that don't score. Combination of cards that don't score. But I drew Opening Gambit, Solid Gauge, and Aggressive Strategy.
Ouch.
And I saw somebody online talking about Aggressive Strategy, saying it's not a very good card because you have to score 5 Surge cards. And yeah, it's much better to take Combination Strike. And they might be right, but I'm slightly comforted by the fact that if I'd taken Combination Strike instead and drawn it now, it would be just as useless. So yeah, I don't know. Aggressive Strategy, it feels to me it isn't as immediately useful as Combination Strike because you can't score it straight away.
No, but if you are lucky, you get a lot of your
you could score
surge
it
stuff front. You could still score it early.
But
It is 2 glory.
Ironically, I chose it because I think it's less likely to jam up than Combination Strike.
No, you've got rid of it.
Yeah, because if you can't score 2 in one round, you only score 1. Then you can build up towards it.
Yeah.
So whereas a Combination Strike, if you can only score 1, then you basically have to throw it away.
Yes.
Or hope that you get another decent card after you've scored the one that you've got.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where we're at. So probably now I should quite easily score my 5 Surge cards because I've just thrown away 3 non-Surge cards.
You'd hope so.
So there's a
You'd
2 to 1 ratio left.
Yes. If you pick out another 3 non-surge cards now, then that's just unlucky.
Yeah, well then I'm just going to go home. Oh, I am home.
Oh no. So it's time for us to roll off to see who places first, and this does matter because we both have 5 models. Very rarely does this happen. A crit, 1 of each.
Crit and nothing else.
Okay, I am going to go first.
Yeah, I thought you probably would. That's what I would do.
So I'm going to put Useless Targor there.
Useless Targor.
Yes. In fact, I'm going to put Useless Targor there.
You're fat. I think it's a bit harsh. You should.
In fact.
Oh, sorry. So I'm going to start by putting Nugget and Thwack there.
Okay. I'm going to put Arnulf there.
So that's the 2 Dangle Bros committed.
Yep.
I'm going to put Bushwhacker here.
I prefer the Chuckle Brothers, frankly. Okay.
Rest in peace.
Oh. I'm going to put Castles the Chained there.
I'm going to put Quiv there.
I'm going to put Garrek there.
I'm going to put the cat there.
I'm going to put Saik at the back there.
And I'm going to put Hrothgorn there.
So we'll show you our cards and then we're going to roll off for first turn. So I do get +1 crit because I finished setting up first
so
here.
I'll roll and see whether I get anything, shall I?
Yes.
Big fat no.
Double, and that's it. So I win. So I am going to let you go first.
I'm not surprised, I have to say.
My reason for that being, I chose to set up first because I figured placing 1 model wasn't going to give too much of my plan away, but getting that +1 crit to maybe decide who goes first or second is a much more beneficial move.
It's a big move in this game. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there for my first activation with Bushwhacker.
And he's going to do...
He's going to put his trap down. He's going to put it there.
Anything in your power step?
No.
Okay, I'm going to play 2 steps forward.
Ooh.
And I'm going to move Targor to there. No, that's Targor. Targor to there and Arnulf to there. And now you can push somebody because of 2 steps forward. You can push them up to 1 hex. So if you want to, you can push them 0 hexes.
Yeah. You could say, I may do it, maybe. You could say...
You definitely could say that you may move them.
But I don't have to move them. I'm going to push Hrothgorn to there.
Okay.
Which might seem an odd thing to do, considering I've just pushed him behind a blocked hex. But then I'm going to play Frozen Earth.
Ooh.
Objective. I can pick up a objective and take it off the board.
Does it get rid of it or does it turn into a lethal?
That one removes it.
Ah, okay.
So I have got ones that flip it,
but
one
one
removes
flips
it.
and one removes, doesn't it? Okay, so you've destroyed objective 1. Okay, that changes things somewhat. A little bit. I have nothing else to play right now.
And I think, because you look like you're gearing up for temporary victory, I'm going to play Distraction as well. And I'm going to pop Arnulf back to there.
Okay.
Which pains me a little because I wanted to use that to pull you into the trap. But I think I need to stop you from getting that glory, so I'm going to do that.
Okay, I still have nothing.
Okay, I've got nothing else.
So on my first go, and surprisingly, I'm going to charge. So I'm going to charge with Casts the Chained. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And old Castus, he rolls 3 swords and does 2 damage with his brutal chop. 1 sword.
So it's 2 dodge for the cat.
2 dodge and 2 damage if you fail.
1 dodge.
1 dodge. Okay. So we tie, so I don't do any damage, but I will push the cat back to there. And I will then score Swift Capture.
Oh, well, at least you didn't score Swift Capture and Temporary Victory, unless you don't have it. In which case, well played.
And in the power step, I'm going to put Spectral Armour on Garrek. Over to you. In fact, I'm going to push the cat to there, I think. I don't think it's going to make much odds in the grand scheme of things.
I'm going to play Carnivore Senses in the power step, which basically gives the next attack action Ensnare. And that's my 3rd ploy, which means I've scored Unexpected Cunning.
Nice.
Which is for playing 3 power cards.
It's not even 3.
It's not even 3 ploys.
Ploys is 3 power cards.
Yeah, so I get a new card. I'm going to use my glory, by the way, if you haven't got anything else to do. Use my glory. I'm going to put Hunter's Reflexes on Hrothgorn, which is the one where I can push closer to the enemy whenever you make a move. Any quarry, which of course is all of you.
Yeah, any quarry mate has an action.
Yeah.
I still got nothing.
I'm going to make a charge action with Lugget and Thwack.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So they get 2 dice because they have fewer than 2 wound tokens. And I've got Ensnare.
Yep. So
they need 2 hammers. They need hammers. They've got 2 dice, and they got nothing. So you have to roll though, because if there are fewer successes in the attack roll than the defense roll, I can push the target 1 hex, which actually was a mistake because I put Ensnare on you, so only
critted it.
Only a crit is a success. So I can push you 1 hex, which I shall do, and I shall push you to there.
So for my second activation, I'm going to charge now with old Targor. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. I'm going to go at Hrothgorn. So it's 2 swords and 1 damage. Oh, gets a crit.
It's a crit, so I've just got 1. No, just a dodge, which is no use whatsoever.
Do a damage to you, but I'm going to leave you there.
And leave you there, okay.
And then I've got nothing in my power step.
So my 3rd activation, I'm going to attack Targor with the big man.
Poor old Targor.
So it's 2 hammers, and it will be 3 damage. So if I hit, he's likely dead. It is 2 hammers, so you do need a crit.
I've already done that once, so it's unlikely. No.
So
Targor is reduced to pulp.
And that inspires everybody.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I do have a reaction. I'm going to play Fueled by Slaughter.
Oh.
Play this after an attack action or ploy takes a fighter out of action. A friendly fighter can make an attack action. So I'm going to make an attack action with Castus the Chained. And he's going to use his brutal chop again on old Bushwhacker there.
Now,
2 crits.
Wow, okay, doesn't matter. I was going to say, when does the inspiration occur?
That's a good point.
I think
the reactions always come before inspirations.
So I wouldn't be inspired. It would make a difference because I've got 2 swords, but you've got 2.
Not with 2 crits. We'll roll 2 dice anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah. No. So
he's dead, and I get a glory for that.
Done. That's a good card. I've forgotten that card. So long since we played Reavers.
It's so long. Exactly.
So those sorts of cards. Not that I don't think it would have made much difference, to be honest. I have scored an objective, however. I've scored the Beast is Slain, a Surge card. Score this immediately after a friendly hunter's attack action that takes an enemy leader or enemy quarry out of action.
Yep.
Nice. Which is obviously Targor. So that's 2 glory for that.
Ouch.
Because I killed... No, it's only 1 glory for the objective.
Sorry.
One
my God!
1 for the kill.
Yeah. I do worry that because he makes everybody a quarry, all the cards that are saying kill someone who's a quarry, get this bonus or whatever, are going to be super useful for him and not so useful for anybody else, a bit like all the spell cards.
I've got a new objective.
I have nothing else to play in your power step.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
So on to my 3rd go, and this could be the foolhardy moment, but I'm going to charge with Garrek.
Oh.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So Garrek rolls 2 hammers and does 2 damage. Oh! Crit and a hammer. crit and a shield.
Oh,
You jammy.
Oh. Well, hang on a minute. you rolled. you rolled a crit and a success.
But I have scored blood for the blood cob, which is score immediately if 3 or more of your fighters make a charge.
Ah, nice.
And because of that, I scored gather momentum. Score this immediately if you score your second or subsequent surge.
Well done.
So 2 more glory for me.
Wow.
I get 2 new ones. I will push Hrothgorn back, I believe,
To here?
to here, so that you
okay.
can't just shoot him from where you stand.
Yeah, good idea.
And I'm going to play Pit Trap on him
Oh.
to do a damage.
Oh. So he's had 2 damage, not 2.
Yes.
I'm going to play Haymaker. I'm going to risk it. Okay, so my 4th activation, I'm just going to make a charge with the Ogre. He's going to go to there. And...
Going to punch him in the face.
Well, played Haymaker, so it's 5...
Ouch.
5 down. That's 2 crits and a hammer.
I can't stop that, even with 2 defense
3
dice.
damage.
Ouch.
But I will push you back to there.
But no one inspired, sadly.
No, which was partly why I did it.
Is there anything in your power step?
No, I've got no power cards left.
I've got nothing in your power step either, so on my 4th go, I'm just going to move Sayak up 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, I feel.
Okay, now, theoretically, I could move Hrothgorn round the corner.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be a dangerous thing to do.
Yes. And in my power step, I'm going to put Grizzly Trophy on Garrek.
Okay, that's the +1.
+1 glory for killing people.
It could be. You could harvest that.
Possibly.
I've got nothing in the power step, obviously.
Okay.
So I've got no cards.
So on to the end phase.
End phase. I went first. I haven't scored any of them.
Ouch.
Because I didn't quite pick them up in the right order. I'm going to throw away Scorched Earth. Because I've already I burnt one of the cards that could score it over here
And
to stop you from getting temporary victory,
yes.
if that's what you were going for.
It wasn't.
Okay, well that was lucky. Yeah, well that's psychology
Yeah,
there.
that's
isn't it?
the game you got to play, really.
Yeah. So I made a mistake there, maybe. Well, I mean, I didn't know, and you might still have it. It might still be the right thing to do, because I've only got 1 card left to score it. And if it doesn't come out, I'm going to get snarled up. So I'm going to just draw 1 new power card, 1 new objective, and 5 new power cards.
Okay. So I haven't scored anything either, which is a bit annoying. I've got a handful of 2 glory cards, and none of them have been scored. I'm gonna keep
2 useless power cards.
Don't. I'm gonna get rid of Let the Blood Flow. I don't want to, but it's make 3 successful attack actions, and I'm not sure of my chances of that one. My other 2 aren't instant scores either, so I'm gonna draw 1 new objective and 5 power cards. Let's done a roll for round 2. Oh, just a single.
A single and a double.
Oh, that is enough. This could properly do me in now.
It's difficult though. I don't really want to commit.
Yes, because if you commit Hrothgorn now with a charge,
you'll basically kill him.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
I am going to make a charge action. I'm going to charge with Stop It and Tidy Up. They're going to go to there.
Well, there's a charge token already for
There's 2 hammers, 2 swords. They haven't taken any damage, so I'm going to roll 3 dice.
Oh.
3 swords.
Oh, 3 hammers.
3 hammers. So if you don't get a success, I can push you into the trap.
Yeah.
So if you do get a success.
I
you
do
don't,
not.
so it's equal, so I can't push you. So that was a total lack of anything of use.
Anything.
So instead, in the power step, I'm just going to put massive bulk on Hrothgorn, taking him back up to 6 wounds.
Okay.
But down to 2 move.
Rightio. I'm going to play Blood Offering in your power step. Pick a fighter and they take 1 wound. I'm going to do it on Carthus, the Chained.
Okay.
And he rolls 2 extra dice for the next attack action. So on to my first activation, I'm going to charge with Carthus. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
So you've got how many dice?
So I am rolling 3 normally and 2 more for Blood Offering. Swords. Crit and 2 swords.
So only double crit.
Double crit time.
Ooh!
So close.
So that's how much damage? 2?
He's dead, yes.
You
2
killed him,
damage.
so you inspire.
Yeah, I do inspire as well. And I also can play a ploy, a reaction. Skulls for the skull throw. In place after a friendly fighter attack action takes an enemy fighter out of action, I can draw 2 cards.
So suddenly the gold discs appear. So we realise that the Mantrappers are all inspired.
Hrothgorn's like, oi, I want some of them. I'm inspired too. So in my power step, I have nothing to play right now.
I'm going to put the Potion of Rage on the Ogre.
Oh, I think Garrek's going to get turned into a red mist. I've got nothing to play.
Yeah, now I could have moved up to Sake, but I'm going to risk not.
Because of your reaction.
As of my reaction, but which I forgot. But I'm not going to go back and do it anyway, because I think I've got this. So
Okay.
I am going to put the Potion of Rage on him, and I am going to attack for my second activation, and I am going to use it.
Okay, so
that's
it's five swords with the crossbow. Whoa, that's
2
enough.
swords and a crit.
And it's 2 damage, isn't it?
It's 2 damage.
So Carsus is out of there.
Is he?
He is. He's only got 2 wounds left.
I didn't realise. Oh, because you burnt him. I was going to push him to there and then pull him back into the trap, and now I can't. Because I've just killed him.
I say, that's jolly unsporting.
Yeah. And the power step, I don't have anything.
I've got nothing in your turn, so it's on my second go, and I'm going to charge with Garrek. So Garrek's going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he rolls 2 hammers and does 3 damage. 1 hammer. You do have 2 dodge.
I've only got 1 dodge, they only have 1.
Oh, they've only got 1. No, that's 3 damage.
And it's dead.
And I get 2 glory for Grizzly Trophy.
It's not going well for me.
And I'm going to play Boon of Corn.
Oh.
Reaction. Play this after a friendly fighter's attack action takes an enemy fighter out of action. Remove all the wound tokens from one friendly fighter.
Whoa.
So no longer is Garrek very wounded.
Whoa.
He has the Boon of Corn about him.
So, it's my third activation next, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to put the Fameway Crystal on the cat.
I've got nothing else to play right now.
Okay. So for my third activation, I'm going to charge with the cat. He's going to go. Oh, he's going to take his Inspire token with him.
So
And
you
he's
got more
going
Inspired token.
to attack Arnulf.
Oh, Darnell.
3 swords with cleave, which of course is meaningless. And a sword and a crit there.
Well, he's dead.
That's 2 damage, so he's dead. And I do score gathered momentum
Nice.
as a result of that. So that's 2 glory to me. That worked out how I wanted it to. And I'm going to draw a new objective card. I've got nothing else in the power step, no. I've basically got the 2 cards left that inspire my fighters, so I'm going to throw them away because they're
Just
completely
to
useless.
stop you looking at them.
Yeah.
I've got nothing either, so on to my third go, and I am going to charge.
Oh, who are you charging?
So I'm going to charge the cat in my third activation with Sake, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So Sake does roll 2 dice, 2 hammers. He has cleave, but that doesn't really matter because you have dodges. There's a crit.
So I need a crit.
I've been very lucky with my attacks, I feel.
No. So that's 3 damage.
3 damage.
You've killed the cat. Sake killed the cat. It wasn't curiosity after all. God, this is a bloody
It
game.
was a psychopath with a massive axe, so we should have seen it coming, really.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of less shocking than it being curiosity.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so at the death of the cat, I will just push. So I'm going to make the reaction. I'm going to. It's a bit dicey actually because I could end up drawing in my own trap. I think I've got to risk it, otherwise it's going to be. I don't think I've got much chance. I'm going to pull. I'm going to push the ogre to there.
And then in my power step, I'm going to play Restless Prize just to push that onto there.
Okie dokie. Then I haven't got any power cards.
Okay, so onto your fourth activation.
I'm just going to charge with the ogre. He's going to go 1, 2. It's risky. Still near that trap. But I think it could be a mistake. But I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to shoot Garrek.
Shoot Garrek
with the trap.
With your crossbow.
With the crossbow. So there's only 3 swords, but it will be 2 damage.
Oh
No, nothing. Okay, I really made a mistake there. Then I should have gone for position, but I didn't.
And anything in your power step?
No, I've got no cards.
Oh, okay. So onto my fourth go, I am just going to get rid of an objective. I'm going to get rid of Keep Chopping.
Okay.
So I can't score that one now.
Okay.
And draw a new one.
Right. So end of that turn, I went first, and I've actually scored 2. I've scored Triumphant Hunt because there are 3 enemy fighters out of action.
Yep.
and at least one of them is a quarry, because they all are. And I score butchering, which is score if there are more than enemy fighters than surviving enemy fighters. No, I can't read.
Yeah,
yes, so more enemy. Sorry, yes, more enemy fighters out of action than surviving enemy fighters. That's 3-2. Nice. That actually netted me 4 glory.
Ouchie. So the score's now 10-8.
And I will draw 2 cards and then 5 new power cards.
Okay. So I've scored Khorne Cares Not, because there are definitely 5 or more models out of action.
There are about a gajillion.
So I get 2 for that. It's a really nice card for Khorne. I think the spoilers have a similar one. It's just a nice card to have. Of the remainder, I've got combination strikes, and I've got aggressive strategy.
You got them both.
I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these cards, I feel.
Yeah, not both is a risk.
I'm going to get rid of aggressive strategy because I haven't had enough of my instant scores come out. Annoyingly, had I kept Let the Blood Flow, which was make 3 successful attacks, I would have scored that.
No.
But I got rid of that and I picked up Keep Chopping, which I couldn't score in the end because I only got 3 attacks off. So I'm going to keep the last card. For my upgrades, I'm going to put Challenge Seeker on Garrek. I've got a card here that I really wanted to play, but not with either of these 2 fighters, so I'm going to get rid of it. But I'm hoping I'll be able to play it in the next game because it's Fated Blade.
Is that the one where you roll dice and they do the damage?
For every hammer or crit you get +1 damage, but right now both my guys hit well, so I don't need that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep my last one of each, so I'm going to draw 2 objectives and 4 power cards. So the score's 10-10 into the 3rd round, and this is toit.
I'm not confident by any stretch of the imagination.
This is very, very toit.
Oh, one.
Just one of each.
So you're looking for a crit. It's not one of each. No crit. You get a crit.
Oh, one of each.
Oh, I can't take the suspense.
Oh my god. So Mantrappers get...
Oh, 2 crits and a double.
I want to roll these one at a time, but I'm not going to. Come on, 3 crits.
Oh,
one of each.
That hammer had been a crit.
I'd have been in it.
You would.
So, I'm assuming you're going first.
Yes.
Yeah. Make your move, or as I suspect in this case, not a move at all, and just shooting Garrek in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could do something else.
But that wouldn't be very, very ogre-y.
Actually, no, I can't do something else at the moment. I can't do something else, so I've got to shoot you.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. Activation 1, I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
I think you may have seen that coming. 2 swords.
He does have 2 dodges.
2 dodges.
Oh, no.
2 damage then.
Ew.
And I'll leave you there.
Not going to pull me or push me or do anything with me?
Oh, I could push you back.
Pull me, push me anyway.
I don't know if there's any mileage in pushing you back though, really. It's not like you're short of distance.
Possibly not.
Yeah, there's no point pushing you back, so I'll leave you there. Oh no, well, in case you've got a range 2 weapon, actually, just in case. Don't think you will have, but just in case.
And your power step.
I'm going to, again, it's largely pointless. I'm going to play Unexpected Peril, which flips that token to a lethal hex.
Cool.
And have you got anything?
Yeah. I'm going to play Distraction. Shove the ogre onto his own trap.
Ah, yeah. So that's 2 damage. So now, well, actually, no,
You're down to 4.
Yeah, you still can't quite kill him.
Not without assistance.
No.
Back to you.
Back to me. I'm going to put Hunter's Caution on him, which if I get a target of a quarry's attack action, I can re-roll a defense dice.
Which is pretty much everybody, because everyone's a quarry.
Yeah, while I'm still alive.
Okay, I'm going to then play Unnatural Truce.
Ah, so what does that mean? You take 2 and I can take 1?
Exactement.
I picked up Unnatural Truce, which I'm going to play.
So on to my first activation then. And Garrek's going to charge you. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Through a lethal hex.
Through the lethal hex. I made you scored your calculated risk.
And I'm going to smack you in the face. So it's 2, 3 dice because I have Challenge Seeker.
Oh.
And 3 damage.
Won't be enough to kill him unless you've got trap. Oh, it's a crit.
Crit and a damage.
Crit and a damage. So I can re-roll 1.
Oh, there's a crit!
I crit and a dodge. No, I need a shield, don't I? Sorry.
But you do need a shield on the second dice.
Oh, you can push me.
I will. I'm going to push you back to there.
Okay.
And I will score calculated whisk. Pick up another card. In the power step, I'm going to play sudden growth on Garrek, I think. So he's up to 3 wounds now.
So I can't shoot him now. I can't kill him by shooting him.
No, if you want to
that
kill him...
makes up my mind. I'm going to play Mischievous Spirits.
Oh, what's that do?
That's...
I'll move all the objectives.
Yeah, I'm going to move one.
Okay, I'm going to move that one there.
No, I'm going to move that one there.
I'll move that... Oh, that's a lethal. I'm not going to move that one. Okay, I've still got nothing to play right now.
Okay, I'm going to play Spectral Wings.
Ooh. In that case, I'm going to play Insensate.
What does that do?
You can only do 1 damage to me.
Oh, okay.
The first fighter who suffers any amount of damage in the next activation only suffers 1.
Okie dokie. So for my first activation, second activation,
Yep.
I'm going to make a move action.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to here.
Through a lethal.
Through a lethal. So I'm going to score calculated risk.
Nice. Another glory.
Another glory, and then in my power step, I'm going to play Arm of... I'm going to play Nothing to Chance. Pick 1 feature token in a hex that contains a friendly fighter. Remove that token from the battlefield.
Nice.
I'm going to remove that one from the battlefield.
And you're going to score Arm of the Everwind.
And I'm going to score Arm of the Everwind.
Nice.
Correct.
2 glory.
2 glory. Now you can see why it was risky going for Garrek and then you killing him with Sayic. I've got 1.
Did my upgrades that I played on Garrek make you decide you weren't going to attack him?
I was thinking of doing what I did anyway, and you just sealed my decision.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. There's a 1 in 3 chance, no, 1 in 4 chance, I thought there were 3 left, a 1 in 4 chance that I pick up the other distraction card, and then I can move you to there and shoot you.
Okay. Cunning. Okay.
But that's my. I mean, and the other thing is I then couldn't score this one.
Oh, okay.
If I charged you, I could have potentially scored this one. But I can't now.
Okay, so got to draw 2 new objectives?
I haven't got any.
Oh, okay. So into your power step?
Well, I think it's a bit relevant, but I'm going to put Sting of the Air Grab on Hrothgorn. It doesn't make no difference whatsoever. But
Hrothgorn. So onto my second activation, I'm going to take a power card.
Okay.
Power card I wanted.
I'm going to do that for my third activation unless you've got any power cards to
I've
play.
got nothing to play.
Okay, well, I'm going to take that for my third activation, and I'm not doing anything.
Nothing in your power step either, so I'm going to go on my third go and I'm going to draw another power card.
Anything in the power step?
Nothing in my power step.
I'm going to play Nightmare in the Shadows. Choose my enemy fighter and push in 1 hex.
God, I'm near that lethal hex now.
So my fourth and final activation, I'm going to shoot you with the bow. This could be everything.
This could be everything or nothing.
And I'm not going to score any extra glory unless I kill Garrek. 1 sword. So you need a dodge. Oh, he's got one. I can push you back.
You can. Yes, you can push me back.
Well, I will, just in case. I don't think it makes any difference, but I will just push you back to there.
Frank pulls him around the corner and he gets knocked back again. And nothing in your power step?
No. Slightly disappointed. It would have been very Khorne-like to have dragged you into the lethal hex with my bow. So your last activation, what have you got?
Last activation. Now, I'm trying to decide whether I pick up a power card or an objective. In fact,
is there any point picking up a power card?
In fact, no, not given what I was going to
activation.
do. So I'm going to get rid of Martyred. I was hoping you'd kill Garrek. I'm going to pick up my last card. Okay, it's not the best, but I've got something out of it. Right. And we're on to the end phase. You went first.
I did, and I haven't scored anything. My last card was Versatile Fighter. It's only worth 1 glory. I had to have attacked you with a
ranged
I did the range at the beginning.
So what score have you got? You've got 12. I've got 11.
Oh, so you only need 1. I reckon you've got it. Because you've got Khorne Cares, not whatever it is.
I picked up Opening Gambit. Scored 1. So we're a tie, and you currently win right now. But I also then just picked up It Begins. 1 person dead on either side, and I get a glory for that. I can tell you why now. I wanted to charge with Garrek, score Martyred, have you kill Garrek. Not score Martyred. Score calculate risk. Have you kill Garrek and score Martyred? Because I also had in my hand Combination Strike, and I couldn't score them both.
Yeah.
So I've got Combination Strike and I've got Aggressive Strategy, but I didn't score enough instant scores.
Taking both of those is a risk, I think.
My last power card wasn't one that was going to help me. I've obviously got a card in here which is take 1 damage and then your next attack action gets 2 extra dice. If I still had that, I could have played it on Sack to do 1 wound and then run him through the lethal hexes to get martyred.
Brilliant.
And I was hoping maybe I could have done that, but I'd already used the card, so...
Yeah, I almost feel like martyred is a possibility for Hrothgorn, because the other ones go down so easily. But then it's like I said at the top of my original deck video, if you don't get it at the beginning of the game, then there's nobody left to score it. And
although in either of the first or second round you would have scored it.
Yeah.
In the third round, I can't remember who was still alive.
The third round, well, I didn't kill anybody. Nobody died.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, no one died in the third round. So yes, that's a good point. So in the third round, it's not your friend, but then that's probably the same for most warbands.
A lot of cards,
yeah. Good game, sir.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think we should play Reavers every week.
I love Reavers.
When we've had games with Reavers, they've always been brilliant, I think.
The thing I love about Reavers, and this is a Season 1 warband taking on a Season 3 warband, the thing I love about Reavers is their speed and their offensiveness. I mean, they can go for some wholly objective stuff, but as you've already seen, I don't have Supremacy or Temporary Victory.
I didn't expect you to play
hand.
Supremacy, but I did think you might play Temporary Victory.
I debated it, but then I thought that could really throw me off with my overall tactic of charging across the battlefield and smashing you in the face. A bit like Little Rabbit Foo-Foo. So there's a chord version. We've got to do that. Chord version of Little Rabbit Foo-Foo.
Charge across the battlefield and smash him in the face.
Get into a bookstore near you soon. Not in the child section. So yeah, I really enjoyed that game. Not because I won, but because there was a lot more thought process going on there.
I really enjoyed that. Well, my cards didn't come out in a brilliant order, but I enjoyed like you say, I enjoyed the mental tussle of trying to generate a glory. I had to throw out quite a lot of cards in the end.
It's a bit painful that you had to get rid of your opening 3 because that probably stymied your glory earning. And
it's only a 15 glory deck, you see. So throwing out 4 at the beginning isn't great.
It's a bit low.
Yeah. So
anyway,
scored most of what was left, but
yeah. Just not quite there. And Garrek actually with his trophy.
I'm trying to think.
He scored me a couple of extras, so that was
15,
quite handy.
I threw out 4, so that's down.
That's down to 11.
Down to 11. I didn't score 1. Oh no, I didn't score 2. So that's down to 9. That makes sense. I was just trying to think how I.
You got some for killing. You killed 3 of my guys.
Yeah, no, I felt like maybe I missed some, but I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we shall see you soon in the Beastgrave for round 2 of Hrothgorn's Mantrappers versus Garrek's Reavers.